2X machine. Gavin Isaac, the number 18, will sit inside row number 2. Outside him, it is Lightning Rod Ryan Shanahan in the 32 RS. Remington Ham, the number 57H, and the 7D of Dustin Hutton make up row number 3. Josh Rayon, number 91, sits inside row number 4, and outside him will be the number 111 of Skyler Greenfield. Well, if Ryan Shanahan's a little shaky out there tonight in the 32 RS, we all know why. He was on the news earlier this week. Got struck by lightning working on a trailer, got taken to Syracuse. Thank God he is up and above, but working or feeling a lot better. But that's not what he's nervous about. Actually, Ryan Shanahan is getting married tomorrow afternoon. So congratulations to Ryan Shanahan and Kaylee Stripe as they will tie the knot tomorrow. So congratulations to those two young folks. They will dance for the very first time. Gad brought to the inside. Amel just went to the top side of the racetrack. Started on the outside. He's going to stay on the outside down to turn number 1 and 2. Shanahan steps out of line, looks to the outside of the Gavin Isaac, number 18. Isaac holds him off down the front. Remington Ham, number 57, now closes in on that battle as they go to turn number 2. Isley went up the hill, got to the inside of Mike Amel. Amel able to hold him off down to turn number 3 and 4. Shanahan right there in the 32 RS trying to close that gap. He'll come underneath the 18 of Isley off turn number 4. Maybe the nose of one first time down the front side. Shanahan will take over spot number 3. Back up front side by side. Mike Amel now gets a good run off the top of the speedway. He'll take over that lead in front of the Gadbaugh number 18 down the backstretch. Gadbaugh settles back to second, but he's got company. Ryan Shanahan's going to drive right through the middle of the racetrack, trying to find cushion on the outside. Got way up into the loose stuff. Gadbaugh able to power away from him down the front stretch. They go to turn number 2, and again, Ryan Shanahan all the way to the extreme outside of the racetrack. Gavin Isaac got to within a couple of car lengths and then had to back off. Josh Rayon, the 91, the last week's feature winner, 1009 Construction Services. Ride out of Clayton and jumps to the outside of the speedway. He'll work around. 57 of Remington Ham down the front stretch. He'll take their spot away down to turn number 1 and 2. So Rayon up into the top 5. Down the backstretch, that battle will continue. Dustin Hutton still trying to close the gap on Remington Ham's right as they work into turn number 3 and 4. Gadbaugh again going way up the hill. Here comes the 18 of Isley underneath. Gadbaugh able to hold him up. Josh Rayon closing up now into number 91. Battle shaping up for the spot up front. That is the 2 of Mike Amel down the backstretch. And Ryan Shanahan, the lightning man, down into turn number 3 and 4, trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll get to the inside, but Amel's going to hold him off. Parallel flags are off. Just 2 more tricks around the speedway. 4 more turns of the wheel after this lap as they head off turn number 2 down the back. Gadbaugh going up the hill. Josh Rayon got a look to the inside, couldn't get alongside. Amel down into turn number 3 and 4. 3-car advantage. Off turn number 4 this time. White flag will be waving. Shanahan getting to within striking distance off turn number 2. Down the back he will go. Shanahan goes a little bit higher this time, tries to turn to the inside. The top group seems to be working for Mike Amel. Amel's going to hold the lead off turn number 2 down the back. They'll swing into the north end of the racetrack for the final time. Checkered flag will be coming out off turn number 4. Checkered flag in the end. Shanahan got to the inside. Mike Amel is going to hold them off. Amel's going to score the win. Shanahan will be second to third spot. It is going to go to Justin Gadbaugh. Josh Rayon came all the way to the number 4 position. Bob Johnson on Group Dirt Car Sports Team. Rolling down the front stretch off turn number 4. Well, the number 8 of Kevin Warren is supposed to be inside row number 1. It looks like Warren has decided to start in the rear. He's gone to the back of the field in that number 8. Outside row number 1 will be Brian Hudson. So let's shake the lineup for you. Inside row number 1, the box 28, that is Tyler Stevenson with all his sponsors up there in the turn number 4. Outside him will be Brian Hudson in the number 6 machine. Row number 2 to the inside, that'll be Mike Fowler in the number 410. Outside him, the 92, is Frank Sibley. Row number 3 to the bottom, your defending track champion, number 64 of Tyler Parker. Outside him, that will be the number 12S of Kyle Sharp. And Justin Nyer, not out here into the 17, not answering the call, but also Kevin Warren, who's in the number 8 machine, going to the rear of the field. So we'll go down to turn number 3 and 4. Mike LeClaire will look him over. Green flag is in the air. Heat number 2 for the Bob Johnson Sports inside that front row. He'll jump out to the early lead as the field goes to the north end of the speedway for the very first time. Hudson down the front stretch, side by side, three-car battle into turn number 2. Frank Sibley to the outside. The Fox 28 of Tyler Stevenson down to the bottom of Tyler Corcoran chasing that battle into turn number 3 and 4. Stevenson looks to the inside, scored his first career feature win a few weeks back here at Can-Am, and as we said, has a bunch of his sponsors up in turn number 1. There's 3 wide down the front stretch once again. Stevenson, the meat in the sandwich, as Sibley goes by on the outside. Tyler Corcoran looks to the bottom, trying to get underneath, won't get there. This time they work out turn number 2. A couple of Tylers side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Corcoran to the bottom, Stevenson to the outside as they work through turn number 4. Tyler Corcoran's going to take that spot away as they can break them down the front stretch. Ryan Hudson, your leader, works off turn number 2, a 0.78 second lead over the field down the back. Is now Frank Sibley trying to hold on to number 2 spot. He's got company. Here comes Tyler Corcoran to the bottom of the racetrack. Corcoran to Halmar International TTD Racing. Number 64 just drove up into spot number 2 as we hit the halfway point. Cross flags out that last time by. They work off turn number 2 down the back. Corcoran to number 2 spot. Sibley third, fourth to Stevenson. This will be the number 410 of Mike Fowler as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Fowler's still trying to close that gap on this lead battle down to turn number 1 and 2. Tyler Corcoran about 2 car lengths off the back over of Ryan Hudson as they go down the backstretch. Hudson right to the top side of the racetrack again, got the number 6 Sheltane Realty ride off turn number 4, continuing to work that high movement. Here comes Corcoran down to the bottom of the racetrack. Parallel sticks up that last time by, just 2 more trips around. We got a side-by-side battle front on the field. Off turn number 2, they will go on the outside. Then it's the 6 of Ryan Hudson, the 64 of Tyler Corcoran. Looks to the inside of the racetrack. Corcoran trying to make his stick to the bottom. Here comes Hudson on the outside. Corcoran's going to get a good run. Middle speedway down the front of Tyler Corcoran. Going to find his way out to the front of the field. Off turn number 2, there goes Brian Hudson, number 6 again, got a good run to the outside. Down to turn number 3 and 4. Hudson's going to try to get a little bit deeper, try to find that cushion on the outside. Stevens is in the Tyler Corcoran has been quicker off the bottom. Now bring us down the front of it. Tyler Corcoran's going to score the win in front of Brian Hudson, number 6 machine. Frank Sibley's going to come home third. Fourth will be Mike Fowler in the 410. He'll be followed back to the line by the Tyler Stevenson, Fox 28.
It should be.
Yeah.
Number 10, Jamie Brown's going to start inside row number 1. Outside him, that'll be Trevor Gibbons in the 621G. Donald Ramos, number 41, and Eric Myers, 34, make up row number 2. Row number 3, that'll be David Rogers to the inside. Outside him will be Taylor Dockstader in the number 6, or excuse me, the number 2 machine. And rounding out the field, that will be Ricky Hayes in the number 4B machine. So our final 7 cars out here trying to get their spot for tonight's feature. The field's going to roll down into turn number 3 and 4. Michael Blair will look forward. Green go off the turn number 4. Off turn number 2, they will go for the very first time. Have 3 wide for just a second as Eric Nyer and the number 1 of David Rogers went to the inside of the 621 with Trevor Gibbons. David Rogers in a hurry now. Looks that number 1 to the bottom of the racetrack. Getting inside David Rogers, number 10, Davis. As they go down to turn 1 and 2, Dalton Bravo goes up to the top side of the racetrack. Rogers down to the bottom, Lakeside Property Services. Number 1 machine, one of our sponsors here tonight, driving in the number 1. Holding on to that second spot, he'll look to the inside of Jamie Brown off turn number 3 and 4. Slide job off turn number 4. Rogers going to take the spot away. He'll look for the early lead. He'll go off turn number 2. Jamie Brown led us in the number 2 spot. Eric Dyer just went to the bottom of the racetrack to Natasha's Kitty Shack, number 34 on a car this short. He'll jump up into spot number As they go into turn 3 and 4, Dalton Ramos with precision seal coating number 41 out of the ball. Really working to the high side. He's got the he's race car over to the number Savannah. Savannah speeds to number 621. No Trevor Gibbons drove right back underneath him. Gibbons going to take over the number 4 spot. I think we're out turn number 2 down the back strip. And it is the 41 of Dalton Ramos, the number 2 of Tyler Stevens. Tyler. I'll get this ready to get there sooner. Taylor Dock stays up in that next spot. They work out here. Before cross the right up there down. Right now, David Rogers is out to the early lead in the Lakeside Outdoor Property Services number 1. They'll take the field off turn number 4. Eric Nyer able to get to the second spot. Off turn number 4. Nyer trying to check up that lead. Running through the middle of the speedway. To take over spot number 2. David Brown to the outside. The FX Cabrera. Number 10 lead. That is 621 of Trevor Gibbons. They work off turn number 2. Gibbons holding on to spot number 4. Down the back. There's a zillion underneath the 41 of Dalton Ramo. They head to turn number 3 this time. Parallel flag will be coming out on turn number 4. David Rogers about 1.7 seconds out in front of Eric Nyer. And they go off turn number 2. They'll go to turn 3 and 4. David Rogers, your leader, went way to the top side of the racetrack that day. Not sure what happened. He bobbed a little bit, drove to the top of the hill. And the white flag coming out. Off turn before that last time by down the backstretch. They'll go for the final time. It will be David Rogers half the straightaway out in front of Eric Nyer, number 10 of James Brown. They go to turn 3 and 4. Checker flag will be waving. Rogers off turn number 4. Pilots to the outside of the speedway. Dave Rogers going to pick up the win. He'll be followed by Eric Nyer, number 34. James Brown. Third, of course, going to go to Trevor Gibbons. He'll be followed back by the number